Hi, good day, it's me again, Jaycee, and welcome to Robot Show Tunes, my very own YouTube channel where I get to review Transformers toys, Voltus 5 toys, Macross or Robotech toys, Evangelion toys, and just about whatever else I may fancy. And for today's tune, I am going to review a knockoff of Transformers Masterpiece MP12 Sideswipe, or Lambor, as they say in Japanese. Now for this and other way cool stuff, visit MC168 Shop on shopee.ph. So before anything else, here is the box, the front, the back, one side, the other side, the top, and the bottom. And now let's take a look at what you get inside. You get Sideswipe packaged in his car mode, instructions, and tech specs, his missile launcher. It's just for show, doesn't really do any firing. And you can attach it to the roof. Tilts up and down, but it's quite a loose fit, so if you tilt it up too much, it comes off. You get his flare gun, which you can attach to the side of the missile launcher. You get these blunt pile drivers that can replace his hands in robot mode. I'll show you how that's done later. You also get these vacuum metallized pile drivers for robot mode. Again, I'll show you how to connect or to attach them later. Pretty much like the blunt pile drivers anyway. And lastly, you get this collector's card. Alright, with this stuff out of the way, let's move on to size comparisons in alt mode. So here's Transformers MP12 Sideswipe with MP18 Streak or Blue Streak, with MP25 tracks, with Generations Thrilling 30 Voyager class Sandstorm, and with Funko Pop Death of the Endless. Let's get Sideswipe transformed. To transform Sideswipe, first grab a front tire and then flip them inward. Grab one side and pull it out like so. Repeat with the other side. Then disengage the front or the hood or this piece. They're kind of clipped in, so it helps to push up from under and then have it point down like that for the time being. And then you lift the roof, bring it forward, again leaving it there for the time being. Flip these spoilers up, then fold these pieces down. Then split the rear gently, and then you flip these black pieces down, and those black pieces have smaller black pieces in them. Fold them out like so. Then turn this part over, same here. Once that's turned over, unfold the legs and then disengage these parts. Leave them like that for now, and then what you do next is bring this black piece down. There's a tab here. We'll go into that slot there. And once that's secured, adjust this part. There's this trapezoidal space here, quite small. This trapezoidal thing here will coincide into that, and this part will just coincide into this part. Flip out the foot, flip out the heel, And that is one leg done. Repeat with the other. So fold this down, tab these pieces together, slot the trapezoid in, line this up here, bring out the foot, bring out the heel, and then fold the spoilers back into place. Stand him up, bring down his robot loincloth, and then what you want to do next is you bend this black spine thing like that. There is a hinge there. Bring that up like so. And then there's this hook here, and there's a slot here under this black piece. So bring this all the way down. Then bring these arm pieces all the way up. Then hook him up with himself, basically. There. So the hook is in place. Once that's done, the head is hinged like that to make clearance. It's a clearance thing more than anything, so just close up his head. And then from there, bend here, bend there. Open this up, flip out the fist, orient, or bring this down first, and then orient the arm so it makes sense. Repeat with the other side. Bend, bend, open, bring out, close, swing it down, orient. Alright, home stretch. Take this roof, flip this in, fold it out like this, then put it back in like that. So there's no tabbing really, just positioning. So you'll not hear any clicks except for that one. So bring this in, bring this out, and then push it back in so it looks like this. And when it's like that, have this, put that back against his back. Again, there's no tabbing, so you won't hear a click, it just rests there. And of course, for the final touch, his missile launcher goes here. There's actually a slot here too, so you can choose which side you want to plug his missile launcher. So there is Sideswipe in his robot mode. And as promised, I will show you how to plug in these pile drivers. Basically, you just want to untransform his hand. And this clips in there. Like that. Like that, rather. This also uses the same mechanism, so just untransform the hand, bring that in, clip this on. So there you have Sideswipe with his two, this is a loose thing. So there you have Sideswipe with his two kinds of pile driver. Now let us talk articulation. Alright, talking articulation, let's talk about the cannon first, I suppose. Like in car mode, this tilts up and down, but only so far up. It's a loose connection and it'll come off if you tilt it too far up. So I guess that's as far as it goes. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. Let's get that out of the way for ease of demonstration. The head is on a hinge. It tilts that far down and this far up. It's also on a swivel and you can turn, as you can see, 360 degrees. The shoulders are universal joints. Arms can extend up to here and can swing around 360 degrees. You have bicep swivels, gives you 360. You have double hinge elbows, but only one of those hinges is for articulation, and it gives you up to there. this is the other hinge, but that's for transformation, so yeah, there. You have wrist swivels, gives you 360. You have fists that open and close. The four fingers move as one unit, but the thumb is immovable. You have, let's see, hold on, this hook comes undone very easily. You have an ab crunch of sorts when you unhook the waist from the hood, and yeah, like that. Oh, did I step on something? But no reverse ab crunch unless you're willing to break the sculpt. That bad. Yeah, that bad. So, hook him up again. Yeah. It's so difficult to put in, but it comes out so easily. And the hips are universal joints, allows for straddle splitting, but not grand jetéing. But he can kick this far front, but only this far back. You have thigh swivels, gives you 360. You have single hinge knees, gives you 90. You have ankle rockers, gets you this far in, which isn't very far, but only, wait, I think there's more to that. No, that's basically it. And it rocks, no, I don't think it rocks out, just in, so yeah. And you have a foot hinge, mostly for transformation, but you can swing it that far down. Actually, that far down and back. Okay, with articulation done, let's do size comparisons in robot mode. Once again, here's Transformers MP12 Sideswipe with MP18 Streak or Blue Streak, with MP25 Tracks, with Generations Thrilling 30 Voyager Class Sandstorm, and with Funko Pop Death of the Endless. Let's wrap things up with my final thoughts. Alright, final thoughts. Now in the cons column, Sideswipe, or at least my copy of Sideswipe, doesn't hold his flare gun well in either hand. Even the missile launcher is a loose fit in both modes. The hook connecting the hood/chest to the waist isn't very secure. The backpack just sits there with nothing to secure it. It's toleranced well enough, so it's probably not that big a problem. Now, the pros, on the other hand, such an attractive shade, or shades of red rather. Yeah, the reds don't match exactly because the paint was applied to various materials, but that doesn't really bother me. The transformation is fun and relatively simple, being one of the earliest masterpieces in the line. You have an awesome head sculpt and robot mode and alt mode. So my verdict, Sideswipe's actually that red hot car everybody wants. Everybody wants, even those who don't realize it. I myself didn't know how hard I'd fall for this handsome little devil till he arrived. Sure, there are some quality control issues, but they're not as bothersome when you consider that he costs as much as a New Age Legends scale figure. Even less given the New Age's more recent releases. And that, to me, is quite the bargain. So that's today's tune. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to this channel and like Robot Show Tunes on Facebook if it so please you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you at the theater.